Okay, we have finally made it to the finale of Lower Decks Season 3, the concurrent season, the most recent episode. It took me a long time to get there, but I finally made it. Very excited for this. If anything to go by from the last two seasons, this episode is going to be awesome. Last episode, we had some interesting character work with Mariner. She's now left Starfleet. She's off palling around with her archaeologist buddy that she met a few episodes back. She's out of Starfleet because her mother kicked her off the Cerritos because she thought that she was bad-mouthing her. But it turns out she was the only one that was speaking highly of her. The entire Cerritos crew was throwing Freeman under the bus, and then Freeman blamed it all on Mariner, and she feels really bad about it, as she should, because Freeman's a bit of an asshole. But maybe she'll redeem herself in this episode. I hope she does, because I've been praying for a little bit stronger resolution between these two characters. I think we might just get it in this episode. So, without further ado, let's get into it. All right. Right off the back to Starbase 1. Love to see it. The old beauty. Oh, never mind. It's Douglas Station. I'm a fucking liar.
Disappointment is an understatement, Captain Freeman. Project Swingby was a waste of resources, and you almost got your crew killed.
Is that Janeway over there? It kind of looks like Janeway with like the gray streaks in her hair and the high boof. Boof. You know what I mean.
They haven't even been tested. I recommend decommissioning the California class and let the Texas class handle second contact.
Fuck you, Buenamigo. I liked this guy for the longest time. He was always got Freeman's back. And now all of a sudden he wants to decommission the California class. Give me a break.
The Council has decided to take Admiral Buenamigo's advice and shutter the California class.
Damn, they're actually doing it. I mean, maybe they'll give Freeman a promotion even though she doesn't really deserve one. No, they're not gonna, something's gonna go wrong here and they'll be like, oh, we really need the California class to save the day. I'm sure.
Come on, Les. You know that AI can't navigate complex problems like I can. The Texas class will save lives.
It's crazy. Like they're talking about how useful AI is and automation and the sort of removal of humans from the danger in the field, and now AI is becoming such a huge thing in the 21st century. It's a wild parallel. I mean, this takes place 300 years from now, and they're still talking about it.
Oh man, I wonder how the bridge crew's taking it.
Dr. Sa'ana's probably like, holy f***ing shit, I'm a doctor, not an asshole.
That was horribly accurate.
Wait, who's this? Hey, baby bear. The only thing I'll miss is being able to eject.
Oh, come on. Oh, Shax's feelings gonna be hurt. Poor guy.
But I guess I'm just a big joke to you.
Oh,
Wait, I'm sorry.
damn. Shax. It's always breaks your heart seeing a big tough guy cry. A big warm bear. Papa bear.
She's probably miserable.
Wow. Indiana Mariner here. She's having wacky adventures with her friend and she's probably loving it. She's probably not even thinking about Starfleet anymore. She's past it now. She doesn't give a shit. She's free of the chain of command. God, that thing even looks like the frickin' fertility idol from Raiders with the big head and a little body. Sort of MODOK-esque.
Oh yeah, who's footing the bill for all this? It has to cost like a fortune. Aw, that's cute. Pretending you have any concept of how money works.
It's true. So they have a benefactor that's paying for all their archaeological adventures and stealing their artifacts and stuff. Vosh. That'd be amazing if that was true.
Which is why I would like to offer her a promotion. Fleet captain of the entire Texas class. I don't want.
That's what a fucking insult to injury. Fleet captain, but it's of what is for AI-controlled fleet that you won't actually be able to do anything with.
I challenge you to a mission race. If your drones really are better than my crew, then it should be easy.
Captain Freeman is begging to prove her obsolescence.
No, it's not Janeway. That's a Trill. I kept looking over to see if that was Janeway. No, it's a Trill Admiral. See those dots?
A multi-planet mission, timed and judged.
Repairs?
What?
Outpost install? Resupply? We could do these in our sleep.
Exactly, and it'll be the first time.
I see. So she's using the strength of the California class to prove their worth, which is making second contact. That's their primary missions, right? So this will be interesting.
Sorry, sir. Yes, sir. I want to see Commander data level work, people. Those isolinear chips better be a blur.
I better be a blur. What episode was that? That's season 1 where we first see Data like moving around. I think it's Naked Now. He's like moving around the data chips at like insane speeds.
What are you doing here? Get the f out of my sick bay!
You need to sit, cross your leg over the back of it, and slam down. Command that chair.
The record maneuver. I guess every first officer must be briefed ahead of the record maneuver. Oh. Thanks, Shax. You're not a joke. You're great.
I should thank you for doing this, Captain. It's the perfect way for me to show off the Alito's capabilities.
How is the Texas class going to make second contact if there's nobody on board? They're just going to like hail them and they'll route the message to Starfleet Command.
Mark, warp me!
Warp me. That's the shittiest tagline I've ever heard. Like engage and punch it. Punch it sucks too. Hit it. Spikes. Yeah, I remember these big guys. Weren't they from they were from the first episode, I think, of Lower Decks, which was Second Contact, where there was that massive spider and all that stuff. I think that's this planet. Ah, so here's how the Aledo does it. They beam down a power source, and that's it. So I see, so they don't have to worry about assembling power. Uh-oh, did she find signs of life on the planet? In which case they gotta stop installing their outpost. That's not good.
Everyone stop! Captain, we have a potential microbial life down here. We need to do a full self-awareness assessment before we finish the outpost.
What? Of course, but hurry.
Ah, see? You've lost your lead, but you're doing the right thing, and that's what is more important to Starfleet. You're making sure you're not interfering with this alien life. Forget the Aledo doesn't have the smarts and the intelligence, the sentience to pull that off.
It's one of those Brigadoon-type planets that only phases into our dimension for a couple hours a year. Hopefully, we can catch up to the Alito.
Planet that only phases into our dimension for a couple times a year. Classic.
Hey! Down here!
They can't hear
They
you.
throw the stuff!
All right, shut up for a second. Supplies received.
I'm confused. Why can't the Cerritos do the same thing? Why can't they pre-assemble all the power sources and stuff and then just beam them when they get there? Wouldn't that save... I guess we still have to do it, so it wouldn't necessarily save time. It would save potential risks, prevent potential risks, rather. Buenamigo is doing an evil laugh. Is he actually a villain here? He's one of those fucking corrupt admirals that we always see. That Freeman's going to have to defeat. He's going to go power mad with his fleet of AI ships and try to take him out of Starfleet, probably.
God, we would have won if I hadn't defended the life of some inert
No.
dust.
You made the right thing. You made the right thing. You made the right choice, Cindy. I assure you. It will pay off in time.
Because it skipped analyzing signs of life on LT-358.
Come on, that's a barren rock.
But there was
No.
a chance it wasn't.
Haven't you learned anything from Carol Marcus? There cannot be so much as a microbe, but the show's off. Classic.
I'm sorry, Les, but I have to take this to the council.
Nope. So Les is going to try to stop her from taking it to the council somehow. He's going to turn the entire Texas fleet against the Cerritos.
How does that make any sense? It was Admiral Buenamigo's secret project.
Yeah, but I coded this back when I was the old me, the angry ship racing me. Ah!
This is the secret project he was working on, the Texas class. So Buenamigo's the guy in that. There he is. He's Lieutenant Commander of his TNG era. Damn, he's been working on this for a long time then. Like 20 years. So Buenamigo is behind all this. He's behind erasing his memories, behind it all.
The Alito's code is corrupted. He erased my memory to cover it up. The AI is the same one that killed Shax.
Why did I stop at your memory? I should have erased
Oh shit. So, fuck. So he used Badgie's evil AI he used for the Texas class. So that means Badgie's gonna take over the Texas classes. That's gonna be really fucking bad. Really, really bad.
And the Breen?
Of course I knew they were on Brecca. I needed the Alito to save the day, and you handed me a perfect design.
Damn, he's been using the Cerritos to make his point of the use of the Texas class. He could have gotten them killed so easily. What a prick. Classic evil admiral.
You are not one of those bad faith admirals that's up to no good. You're better than this, Les.
I'm really not.
Wow. Can't believe he just straight up admitted that he's an evil admiral. Usually the admirals are like, they think they're doing the right thing, but this guy he knows he's doing the wrong thing, he just embraces it. What an asshole.
I'm now fully autonomous. The Cerritos is under enemy command. Block all communications and destroy it.
Jesus. It's fucked. Man, admirals Starfleet really has a problem with admirals.
Deactivate independence. I will burn your heart in a fire. Alito, stand down. Stand down.
Immediately, as soon as he made it independent, it immediately destroyed him, killed him. That's what you get. I don't feel any fucking sympathy for you, Buenamigo, you prick. Damn, blowing up a starbase. This is like the end of Picard Season 3. Poor starbases. Good thing they're big. That one didn't even have his shields up, though. So that took some serious pounding.
This whole operation is shady as hell. Fine, go on then, dig away. Admiral Picard? No way.
Picard is funding their missions. But how does he have money to pay for them, though? Maybe he pays artifacts? He trades artifacts for money?
I'd rather be digging up pots than serving on your old ship today. What does that
Yeah.
mean? It's on all the news.
Oh, damn, she knows about
As usual.
what's happening with the Cerritos and the Texas classes, and she didn't tell her. It's fucked. How the hell are you planning on helping?
I said stop. It's not our fight. I know. Starfleet's just an idea, but the people matter. You served on the Victory, you know that.
The hell kind of phaser is that? It's like a Starfleet phaser modified with an insanely large barrel. Kind of reminds me of the ugly old Dustbuster phasers from TNG that look so horrible, like little vacuums.
And hail the station. Get me communication with...
We got the Van Sitters warping in.
Heyo, Sovereign class to the rescue. Too bad it's on the Enterprise. But still. Actually, would the Enterprise E? Yeah, the Enterprise E would still be around, I guess. I don't know when Worf crashes it, so. But I'm pretty sure Picard is captain of the E until like the mid-2280s.
He's got the ability to delete you unless you stand down.
I do? Oh, yeah. You better stop attacking or you're done so.
Oh, you're done so. How exactly does Mariner intend to help? She's in a shitty little ship. Maximum warp me. I like how Carol's saying a different tagline each time she wants warp. They all suck.
Phillips, I need full throttle.
I'll give you everything I can, but I don't know how much the struts can take.
Let's find out.
Damn. Good thing they have that insanely huge warp core. Dang. They're going to plaid.
What the hell was that? Spaceball 1. They've gone to plaid.
There's something I can say to trap those AI in a logic spiral.
No, I safeguarded against paradoxes.
Oh god, he's just gonna eject the core.
And listen to Shax.
Oh, listen, Boimler. Damn, shut up and listen to Shax. There you go. This is how you get Shax back on your side. Ejecting the core is the right thing to do, though.
Mr. Shax, make it so.
Really, Captain?
He's just like every security officer in Starfleet, just like Worf. Whenever they suggest ideas, they always get shot down because they're too violent or too, aggressive. But no, he finally got approved.
I've dreamed of doing this for so long.
We don't got time for this. Wow, they have to turn the key. That's just straight out of like GoldenEye.
On my count. 3, 2, 1.
I don't remember that being a thing, but I'll allow it. Damn, that was a fucking hell of an explosion. Yeah, you would think... I'm trying to think if in previous Star Trek cases we've seen where they drop the warp core out while at warp. I guess in Star Trek 2009 they did that, but that didn't affect anything. I think, we must have seen it in other instances. But I know they ejected Insurrection when they went at warp. But yeah, that would fuck up the ship real bad because they'd be just, like ripped right out of a warp bubble.
Wait! The Alito survived the blast!
How the hell did the Alitos survive? Jesus, good lord. These things are crazy OP. Even for that, they need to be freaking mothballed. Holy crap. There's no way the Cerritos is surviving this. Oh. This is how Meritor's going to help because the Alito's already fucking so beaten up that she's actually going to be able to destroy it. Let's see this.
Captain, another ship is dropping out of warp. It's the Oakland?
Just hang on a little longer, Cerritos. We've got your back. Captain
The Oakland.
No, get out of here. The elite...
Come on, you can take out this beaten up Alito, come on. Surely the Cerritos would take it out. Oh, all the California classes. It's going to take every California class ship to destroy this fucking thing. Good lord. So they're all named after Californian cities? That's funny. Makes sense. It's a California class.
Inglewood's ready to kick some ass.
I think what he said was...
What the fuck was that? That was like the stunt double version of the Cerritos.
You idiots! These are not them. You've captured their stunt doubles!
What the fuck? Damn, he's still targeting the Cerritos. Give it a fucking break, dude. You've lost. Ah, there you go. There's Mariner saving the day. Oh, I like that. They all like different. They got different paint jobs. They look cool. I like it. Finally. Good lord, that thing freaking took a pounding. How does it have that technology and weaponry that advanced they can take that much damage and be fine? It's wild. Oof. Douglas Station is not looking so good. It's almost in worse shape than the frickin' Cerritos is, if that's even possible. Good lord.
No, I'm not mad. After all that, you're keeping the implant?
It robbed me of my memories and it was used to cover up deadly crimes.
But it's so cool!
Jesus. Yeah, that's tough. It's such a useful thing, but it also has such negative memories associated with it. Nah, I'd probably get rid of it. Fuck that thing. Erase any memory of Buenamigo.
Hi, I'm Tindy. Welcome to the Cerritos. We're going to be training together.
Greetings. I am Talin. Is there someplace quiet where we can discuss my orientation?
Oh, this is just like when Tendi first came up on the Cerritos. It's like a perfect parallel. Now she's got a new friend.
You gave me everything I ever asked for. You're in the bear pack now.
Are you
Oh.
my bridge buddy?
Absolutely.
Oh, bridge buddy. Oh, another baby bear. Two baby bears. Two baby bears, one papa bear.
I want to formally reinstate you to the Cerritos crew if you're...
It's good to see you too.
Freeman, okay, I was going to say you're fucking sorry. You have some major trust issues. No, Beckett, don't defend her. Don't take the blame. It was her fault. She should have trusted you. It's nonsense.
So can Ransom train me?
Of course. Jack, Mariner's back on board and she's going to be your shadow.
Thanks, Mom. I'm gonna be at your side at all.
Oh, come on. I remember when Ransom was first assigned to guard her, he was like, oh God. Or no, she was like, oh God. And he was like, you're gonna make every day a pain in the ass. And now he's submissive to her. Oh, the tables have turned. Well, the California classes were not mothballed, rightfully so. Every ship in the fleet, no matter how important you think it is, it serves its purpose. Except for the Texas class. Fuck those things. Okay, well that's it. That's all of Lower Decks for now. I'm fully caught up, and that was a very nice, I'll admit though, far more subdued finale than the previous two seasons, which were way more exciting and bombastic. This one had action, for sure, plenty of it. It had the classic bad admiral trope that we all love so much. Buenamigo turned out to be a bad, even though he was, he was just straight up admitted that he was a bad guy, but I liked him from previous episodes. He seemed to be a cool guy. He seemed to be the only one that actually cared about the California class missions, but now we know that that's because he was using the California class to rally up support for his Texas class, which turned out to be this big disaster, this AI-controlled nightmare that started blowing up Douglas Station and almost destroyed the Cerritos. But to the rescue came all the rest of the California classes, which was a cool moment. I liked seeing all of them. They all had different paint jobs, which is something you don't usually see with ships of different classes, or rather of the same class, different ships of the same class. They usually look pretty much the same, except for little things, but these had all these different... It's like they were customizable. Like they were such like lower level ships that Starfleet didn't really care. But now Starfleet cares. They decided not to mothball California class and keep them running second contact missions. Maybe they'll be doing more important missions from now on. But yeah, we got to see Mariner doing her Indiana Jones stuff at the beginning, which was fun. Pretty much taking the idol at the beginning, straight from Raiders of the Lost Ark, the Jovitos idol, which was great. And we didn't see much of her archaeologist friend. She was in it a little bit, but we found out that Admiral Picard, was funding their archaeological missions, which I thought was interesting. I mean, we know Picard loves archaeology, obviously, but the fact that he would actually fund, I guess he's essentially saving these artifacts he's hiring them to steal the artifacts back from thieves, and I guess probably return them eventually to where they belong. So I guess that's very Picardish. But the fact that he's actually paying them is a bit surprising, because I guess he has other ventures where he's making money, because the Federation doesn't use money, so he must be giving somewhere else. But it was a nice little nod. It would have been really cool if we saw him if we saw him talking to Mariner or the other lady. That'd be really funny, but it was a nice nod nonetheless. But speaking of Mariner, we finally got her back at Starfleet at the end. That was inevitable, I think, and we got Freeman did apologize to her, and Mariner kind of shifted the blame to herself and said, I'm the reason, my past is the reason you didn't trust me, and I understand, but yes, but also Freeman, we've gotten past that. Freeman should have trusted her after all they've been through since, and all the characterization that's happened between them. She should have trusted her innately rather than immediately blaming her, I think, personally. So I think we're going we for a while we were that whole episode where they were bonding a lot. I can't remember that episode, but they sort of came together, and they came to a new understanding of each other, and we were really at a high point for them. But now then it sort of trailed off and either dips and comes back to that point, and we never really get to the point where they 100% are on the same page for once. It seems like they're there and then they're gone. And then the next episode, they're back to being sort of rivals. Which, I mean, I get there's this tension because they're, you know, it's ensign versus captain and there's this chain of command and all this stuff. But it's still your mother and your daughter. You know, you think they'd be able to push that aside and just form their relationship based on their actual family rather than their command structure. But that's fine. I mean, it makes for dramatic television. I get it, so it works. But it's nice to see Mariner back. That's no surprise. She's back with being sort of under Ransom's wing, which Ransom doesn't seem excited about, but she is. So that's flipped over because before she was dreading it, and Ransom was like, "I'm going to put you in your place." And of course, it didn't last long because nobody puts Mariner in her place. We have a new baby bear. Now we have Boimler is now a palling around bridge buddies with Shax, who, you know, obviously Shax and Rutherford were very close for a while. And now we have a trio of Shax, Rutherford, and Boimler to be a bear trio. I don't know. But it was nice because Boimler hurt Shax's feelings in the beginning, and then he essentially is the reason that Shax was listened to in the battle and essentially saved the ship. Shax saved the ship by suggesting the detonated warp core. It almost entirely saved them. The Alito survived, but it was all right in the end because Mariner saved the day. She called in the other Cali ships, which why didn't? I mean, you think? I guess there would have been justification. I guess maybe the Cerritos was too beaten up for them just to transmit to the other California ships to ask for help, but that's fine. It was a triumphant. I was wondering how the hell Mariner was going to help. She was in this little tiny shuttle that had hardly any weapons, but she did. With that shuttle, she did stop the Cerritos from being destroyed by destroying a torpedo. So it was all well and good, and everything's happy dandy. Douglas Station is being repaired. The California-class ships are being recognized for the useful tools they are. And Freeman has not been geeked out of Starfleet, even though she probably should have been, based on several missions and the fact that she's not a very good captain. But maybe I'll be proven wrong in the next season of Lower Decks, Season 4, which will be coming out sometime later this year, from what I understand, maybe early 2024. But not too long. I mean, we're already halfway through 2023, so maybe it'll come out in the fall sometime, or maybe in a couple months. Probably at least a couple months after Strange New Worlds Season 2 ends. I don't think they want them overlapping. But it's not too far off either way. So yeah, another fun season. I would probably say Season 2 was probably my favorite so far, but Season 3 was good. There were some obviously very highlight episodes like the DS9 one and the premiere episodes from Cochrane. I mean, that, again, obviously those are hugely nostalgia-driven episodes, so they stand out and are more memorable than the ones that are not nostalgia-driven, but the ones that are tend to be the ones that are more interesting character-wise, so I enjoyed those just as much, but maybe I don't have the more exasperated reactions as I do to the nostalgia stuff where I'm smiling ear to ear and just excited by it from being a nostalgia simp. But yeah, I'm looking forward to Season 4. Hope you guys are too. Let me know what you think of this finale and maybe your expectations for Season 4. Like always, get the conversation going. I'd love to see that. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. It helps me out big time, and I will see you in the next video.